I'm on the road doing shows, put my Mac down. Mississippi to Philly, Albuquerque to Chat-Town. I got the crowd yelling, bring them out, bring them out. All my hot girls yelling, bring them out, bring them out. All the dope boys yelling, bring them out, bring them out. Front to back, they yelling, bring them out, bring them out. To get with other southern rapper hooded than this. I got rich and I'm still in a hooligan clique. You be rapping by, I'm moving the bricks. You talk about, now we're doing it, prick. If you in the face, you gon' be suing me quick. If I catch another case, I know it truly be missed. So I'ma keep a cool head, stay out of the news headlines, and show these other rappers it's bedtime. It's clear to see that I'm ahead of my time. I caught the chromed out, hard top Carrera to shine. I got some time, they ain't I get better with time. Who got a flow and a live show better than mine? I got a packed house yelling, bring them out, bring them out. All my hot girls yelling, bring them out, bring them out. All the dope boys yelling, bring them out, bring them out. Front the back, they yelling, bring them out, bring them out. Mic check, 1 2 1 2. You wanna beef with the king? What is you gon' do when you show up on the scene with a two drew on you and your friend and play a little 2 on 2? If you do half of what I do, you'll be hitting the deck. I gotta get some respect. I'ma make it hard for another sucker to flex. Show him this ain't the squad or a sucker to test. Pimp, my too large and we way too fresh. Work well with and quick to check a lane like a game of chess. You wanna be better, bring your best.
Hail to the commanders, hail victory.
Bring them out, bring them out. Front the back, they yelling. Bring them out, bring them out. Front yard yelling. Bring them out, bring them out. All my hot girls yelling. Bring them out, bring them out. All the dope boys yelling. Bring them out, bring them out. Front the back, they yelling. Bring them out, bring them out. Oh!
What better way to start off the afternoon than with some football, huh? It's time to get things started here on the NFL on EA Sports. Up next, it's our main event between the visiting team and these guys defending their home turf. Tough start for both of these teams, still searching for their first one of the season as we get going in week 3. And this will be a touchback, so we're going to need our first snap to see the first action of this game. All right, let's get this show on the road. It is 1st and 10. They'll start on the ground. Gallup dropped by the first guy he met. No gain on that first down run. That's a nice quick correction for this front, Brock. Give up the big play and then get a little back on the very next one.
Exactly the kind of response you want to see from your defense. You got to forget about the big play for now and stay focused on that next snap.
Run lost him a yard to begin the drive. Here comes 2nd and 11.
Here we go. Set. Ready,
out of the gun, Daniels. Lays out. What a catch. That play good for 17 and a first down.
That's a statement throw right there. A statement throw that lets the opposing defense know it's not just going to be check down Charlie today. They're going to be willing to push the ball down the field, and this defense better respond.
Ready.
I'll give to Dowdle. He's running left. And this great effort winds up getting him well into enemy territory before he's brought down. 12 yards on that play and a good call nets him the first.
Offensive coordinators tell us all the time, big runs only happen with coordinated efforts. Great block in the spring of guys hitting blocks downfield and a back who can show off his wheels.
First down and they go right back to it. And he's stopped as he gets this one down to the 27-yard line. They come through with a nice gain there. Gain of 10, first down.
I think anytime these offensive coordinators in the NFL call a run play, they're just hoping for something positive. To get a first down, that's a bonus.
Daniels now on first down. Ooh, he got hit as he was throwing, and unsurprisingly, he falls incomplete. Second down coming up.
That is a DB's best friend, pressure. That pressure earned that incompletion. They came in before he could find a target and hit him to alter that last-second attempt to get rid of it.
70.
On second and 10 now, Daniels. Into the hands of Terry McLaurin. Pickup of 12 on that play. That's going to give the Commanders a first down. And that right there is about the best you could hope for against double coverage. Good chunky yards, and more importantly, Brock, but don't get burned taking a risk.
Yeah, it's really the defense that gets burned, and that is just demoralizing. You got double coverage, you got what you want, and two guys can't stop one.
Here's Dowdle straight up the middle. Trying to make it happen, but no luck. This goes backwards on first down. Ooh, talk about a bad look there, Brock. Going jumbo set and still moving backwards after that play.
I don't think you're talking to this defense, KR, because I think they thought that was an excellent look to knock that thing backwards.
Yeah, good point, good point. Has him on a quick hitter. And he's short of the first after a mild gain.
Okay, over the years, I've heard defensive coordinators say, hey, you got to earn the right to rush the passer. You got to earn the right for me to call blitzes. And when you call a blitz and you don't get home and you don't hit the quarterback, you've earned nothing.
Quite the drive they're putting together here, partner. This is the 9th play event as they get set for 3rd and 6. They'll throw, 3rd and long. And he drops it in the end zone. The look was there on 3rd down. Instead, it's incomplete. All right, partner, testing the perimeter early there. Coverage held up. Could be a tough day for those outside receivers to make an impact.
Okay, partner, testing you here. You've heard me say this a lot. Okay, coordinator's job is to get you man-to-man coverage, and your job is?
To win it. All right, so they're going for this. I like this being aggressive from the get-go on their opening drive. Daniels to throw on 4th. And this is going to be hauled in for the touchdown. The Commanders finish up an excellent opening series. Well, no hesitations to start this one out, Brock. These guys came out slinging it. Seems like that's going to be what their offense leans on throughout this game.
Yep, don't see really any reason to get away from it as long as the results keep coming. Second drive, I think we'll all be watching that one. Will they mix in a little bit more run? Will they have to mix in more run, or could they continue to just shred this defense through the air?
That one splits the uprights. And the Commanders will jump out to a 7-0 lead. The Commanders kickoff unit out and ready as they send this away. Fielded at the 7. Things going well so far. He showed some nice bursts on that run back, didn't he? Getting them all the way out to their own 40.
When you get contributions like that out of your kickoff returner, it is such a boost to an offense. This is about showing no fear, hitting the lane hard, a determined run back, and setting your offense up with great field position.
From the 40-yard line now, this is 1st and 10. Here's the first carry for Jonathan Taylor. And it's a nice little chunk here, 6 yards. Frankie Louver there for the tackle.
Cool thing about a drive starting run like that, Kate, is it really just gives you every opportunity to play whatever you want to do. But as for me, I like to reward that runner. Give it to him again and see if he can get you a new set of downs.
Rodgers from the gun. Catch made, Tyrone Tracy. He takes it down to the 33. That chunk worth a nice 21 yards. And that is good for a first down. I'm not going to call this a must-score drive here in this first quarter, Brock, but when your opponents start the game with 6, it feels like you need some sort of answer.
You need a response, right? You need a response. You don't need all these home runs or big highlights. You just need to keep matriculating that ball down the field.
Can't slip that initial tackle. Stops made for no gain on that first down play.
As that linebacker makes that tackle right in the middle of the field, all I'm thinking about right now, Kate, training camp. Because that's the middle drill right there. That is textbook. What you do in training camp, coming to life when it matters.
No, nothing doing on the last run. It's 2nd and 10. From the shotgun, here's Rodgers. He finds Neighbors right side. And they have this well into the red zone now at the 15. That'll go for an 18-yard gain. That's good for a new set of downs. And keep this drive moving, partner. Here's another 1st and 10.
1st and 10 at the 15.
Taylor now up the middle. Robbed by the first guy he met. No gain on that 1st down run. Well, as we see here, there's not going to be a bidding war in the offseason as they were able to hammer out a deal, keep this part of the D-line intact.
And I can assure you there would have been a bidding war. I promise you, because D-linemen, they don't grow on trees. That supply, they're very few. But fortunately, there was mutual interest between these two sides to get a deal done. He's got it.
He has the touchdown. The Black Knights finish up their opening drive. So a touchdown on the board for Brock as they start this game off a perfect 1-for-1 offensively.
Yeah, I'm going to call that scripting for success right there. Can't do it much better than that. And listen, when you script these first plays, you don't always know who the targets are going to be. It's really then relying upon what the defense is trying to take away. They couldn't take away that big old tight end.
1 quarter down for these two NFC East teams. Scoreboard showing 7s on each side. More of the NFL on EA Sports right after this. So we've got a tie ball game now as they send this away. Okay, well, that one's over the 20, the landing zone, and almost everything else we got here today. So that football coming out to our 35-yard line. Time now for the 2nd quarter. Commanders in possession. They have 1st and 10. Throwing on 1st down, Daniels. And he's going to bring it up to the 40-yard line before he stops.
We saw his guys pick up the blitz. He felt them pick it up anyway if he wasn't looking at him. But with their effort on his behalf, I think this QB felt owed to them and the group up front to find somebody to get a completion so that effort up front wasn't in vain.
On the counter, Dowdle. The defender gets to him right around the line. It's going to be marked as no gain. So, Brock, that means 3rd down coming up.
You know, Kate, over the years, I've heard running backs say there's just sometimes you got to run into darkness. Just go where there is no lane and hope that something opens along the way. That linebacker said, not this time.
They come to the line here, and this is 3rd and 6.
Ready?
Throw here, 3rd down. And it's complete. Play made by Bateman. And the tackle's made just beyond midfield at the 48. And it's a gain of 12 on that one. And that's going to give the Commanders a 1st down.
Sure seems like he knew exactly what he wanted, and he got it going right where he wanted to with the ball off the snap.
Ready?
Ball's on the 48. Here we go. 1st down. There's the give to Dowdle. Can't slip that initial tackle. Stops made for no gain on that 1st down play.
Okay, that's a run that's ho-hum on the stat sheet, but if you see a bigger play on the ground later on, largely be because of a play just like that one, softening up the front and opening the door for a bigger gap in the future.
Last run, not a lot of help, Brock. 9 to go now on 2nd down. Setting up the running back screen. And this makes it to around the 43-yard line. Devon Holland there to make the stop.
That's a defense's goal, right, Kate? Just get us to 3rd down so we can have a chance to get off the field. And that was a good adjustment on that stop in particular, when the back ended up being the target, and they were able to keep him short of the sticks.
Ready? Go!
3rd and short, Daniels. He finds Bateman on the slant. And they make the stop, we're going to say at about the 37-yard line. 6-yard gain on the play. And that's going to give the Commanders a 1st down.
Good luck defending that short yardage slant. Just not going to happen. There's a reason this is a go-to play for just about any quarterback in every situation.
We've set it downs from 37.
Ready?
Shotgun give now to Dowdle. He's pushed straight ahead, and that's maybe a yard at most. On the Daniel Carriquet making that stop.
I think one thing you learn, Kate, when you transition from college to the NFL, not every run is going to be a big play. Some of them, well, they're just destined to end in a minimal gain, and some of them will set up that critical play action for later.
Daniels from the pistol. Short pass brought in. And they take him down right along the 30.
I'm not going to lie. I know they got a completion, and completions, you never turn them down. But to make that throw for those yards in the double coverage, that is way too much risk for that reward.
Leading 4 here on 3rd down. This is going to be the 9th play of this drive.
Ready? Ready?
The inside give to Dowdle. And he's dropped just short of the marker, maybe a yard away. Now, Brock, things are dead even as we've reached our 2-minute warning. More from Oklahoma City in just a second. That field goal unit is still on the sidelines. They are going for this.
Let's go.
Trying to push this past the marker. And forget this first down. He's made as he got to the line. They're not going to get this. This is a turnover on downs.
Well, a blitz on 4th down is a gutsy call, but it can work against a pass or a run. Good luck running for the sticks when you got a whole defense crashing you right off the snap.
Taylor gets it to begin the drive. Jukes away from one. And he manages 6 yards to begin this one. We've got 2nd and 4.
That is simply a stay on schedule kind of run. Nothing more, nothing less, just right on schedule.
Second down carry for Taylor. He loses the football. Ooh, and they are lucky to get this one back on the recovery. On the line for another 1st and 10. Signals, and looks like we've got a timeout before that first down play. And they can take a moment to try to build more momentum after getting the first. It's our last chance. So a new set of downs. Here we go. 1st and 10. Off play action. Here's Rodgers. Not enough on this throw. It hits the turf instead of his man. Not on the same page with his tight end. And now they face 2nd down. Well, they connected on 3 straight before that throw, Brock. Might not be perfect anymore on this drive, but they are still moving it well.
I don't expect that one to interrupt his progress very long. They're still on a mission this series. He's the one driving it.
Incompletion. They come up on 2nd and 10.
Go to 50. Hey, you block over here.
Working out of the gun. Here's Rodgers. Has a man on target to Johnson. And he's finally down to put a stop to this one, but a notable chunk of yardage broken off of that game.
Just about every offense since the beginning of time, since the forward pass, Kate, has loved a tight end that could stretch the middle of the field. Now, I remember as a kid watching Kellen Winslow Sr. dice up right here between the hashes. And what a difference it can make for an offense.
Rodgers going to throw on first. A throw left side, caught by Neighbors. And he's tackled after gaining a handful.
Textbook hitch route. Just hit him in the short field and deliver it once that defense turns their attention elsewhere. Okay, this is a low-ceiling play, but a reliable source of yardage.
Shotgun, handoff to Taylor. No luck there. Ran that one right into traffic and went nowhere as a result. It's going to be 3rd down. Timeout taken by the offense. They're 2nd. And they still have one in their pocket for what's left of this half. 7th play of the drive. They've been moving it well. This is 3rd and 6. To the air on 3rd and long. It's in or no. They dropped another one. Hicks dropped on back-to-back plays, Brock. Does force a 4th down.
Well, that's not the uniform you want to see almost bringing it in. They are so fortunate to have another shot down here after the near pick.
Bates' kick is up and good. And that's going to break our tie and give them a 3-point advantage.
Going to feel just a little bit better going into halftime. Anytime you score points right before the final frame, and for the kicker, he pays off his teammates' hard work.
And that one flies right on past the end zone. Did not make an effort to even hit the landing zone, Brock. So they're going to gift him a drive starting at the 35. Blackjack on the clock. Not a ton of time to use before halftime.
18 Cardinal, 18 Cardinal.
Daniels on first down. It is caught left side. On the move, past the 40. And he's going to be driven out of bounds. The gain gets this down inside the 35. Wow, they get a big old 32 yards out of that play, as well as a new set of downs.
Speed kills, baby. You better make that tackle right away on these receivers, or you're going to get some serious yak. Those yards after catch, just like that. Taking a short gain and turning it into an explosive play.
So the complexion of this drive has changed dramatically now. New set of downs inside the 35. On first down, here's Daniels. The left side is nabbed by Bateman. He's going to take this down to the 11-yard line. Now we're going to get an offensive timeout. So that's their first. They'll have 2 left to work with before halftime.
First and 10 at the 11-yard line.
Okay, ready?
And keep this drive moving, partner. Here's another first and 10.
Ready?
From the red zone now. Buying some time right. This one's caught. And in he goes for the touchdown. The Commanders take the lead just before halftime. So Brock, good work there to finish off the drive in the end zone and retake the lead.
You just get this feeling every once in a while in games, this sucker's going to be a back-and-forth football game. So what a great job offensively to jump out in front here in the first half of play.
Now we'll see them try the point after. Right down the middle, it's good. And the Commanders take a 4-point lead.
Commanders 14, Black Knights 10.
So we'll see if it's a kick return that ends our half, or if we get a play from scrimmage, as this one's away. Here's a return from the 7. He's hauled down on what is the final play of our first half. So we're through 2 quarters now, still a half of football to be played. We'll be back with more of the NFL on EA Sports. Kickoff unit out and ready as they send this away. This return starts at the 5. He's brought down at what looks like the 24-yard line.
First down at their own 24-yard line.
All right, they're out and set. Here we go, first and 10. Starting the 3rd with Taylor. And they're able to grind him to a halt after a pickup of 4.
It's one of those sneaky little runs, Kate, that gives you enough yards to create some doubt into that defensive coordinator. You can stick to the ground, you can throw beyond the sticks. You really create some indecision now defensively.
Back to Taylor on second down. Take the lead right away in half number 2. It's a Jonathan Taylor touchdown. Bates now for the point after. And the extra point is no good. So potentially a key tally kept off the scoreboard, Brock. Going to see how and if this comes into play later in the second half. So after the missed extra point, he's still out there, and he's going to put it back in play. And he got all of that one out of the back of the end zone for a touchback.
First and 10 at their own 35-yard line.
Commanders starting out in a good spot here as they get set. First and 10.
Unlock line. Unlock line. Let's go. Ready,
They'll go with Dowdle on the run. And he'll manage 3 there to begin this one. 2nd and 7 coming up.
I don't think that's the amount that they were looking for there, Kate. It lead to some shuffling around here in the playbook. Find a more aggressive call on 2nd and 7.
After the 3-yard pickup, it's 2nd and 7.
Get it. Ready.
From the gun, it's Daniels. Defender arrives right as the ball does, and the hit knocks it free. Incomplete. They haven't found it easy to score in this one, Brock, and physicality just like that, a big reason why.
And it usually is, Kate. I love defensive coordinators when they say, hey, it's not just what you see, it's what you hear. And you could hear the physicality of that knocking the ball loose.
Okay,
No
quick.
connection on the last play, and now it's 3rd down.
Ready. 70 Lions.
They'll air it out on 3rd. And oh, someone stepped in. It's intercepted. That's Bobby Okereke. And the Black Knights will take over as he records his first interception of our season. Well, no doubt they envisioned that as the start of a second-half push for the lead. But the defense, well, defense had other ideas, Brock, protecting their team's advantage and taking possession back on the first play of the series.
Not the way you...
Pressure coming, and they take him down. And after one play, this drive might already be in trouble. That's going to push him back for 2nd down.
We've got enough data now through the years to understand that an explosive play on offense, more often than not, leads to scoring. We also know if you can create a negative play defensively in a tightly contested game like this, every play matters. And to get that negative play, put this offense on their heels, exactly what this defense needed.
Running right, this is Taylor. He's unable to get away from that tackle. Good work by the defense. Nothing gained on 2nd down.
Marshawn Lattimore on the tackle. It's a gain of a yard. And it's 3rd down.
Let's see what they went with. 3rd down.
26. 319. Hey, take 26. Look at this.
Here he goes. 3rd and long. Into the crowd, and the defender comes up with it. That's Justin Simmons. And the Commanders are going to have it after his 2nd interception of the season.
Rodgers pass. Intercepted. The Commanders take over 1st and 10 at their own 48-yard line.
Commanders starting out in a good spot here as they get set. 1st and 10.
Traveler.
With Dowdle on the ground. And he's taken down as he takes this to the 38.
Dowdle.
Big gain, 14 on the play. And that's going to give the Commanders a 1st down.
Well, more often than not, it's the passing game that's asked to go from 1st down to 1st down in just one play. But when you get that big play potential on the ground, geez, it just infuses your offensive confidence.
And 3 yards is all he's going to get. It's 2nd down.
You know, okay, these are some of the little hidden plays in a game. Right? Doesn't look like a whole lot on the stat sheet, but A, it gets you good yardage. B, it sets up your play action. And C, most importantly, keeps that defense guessing.
Four yards on that 1st down run. Here's 2nd and 6.
Here we go. Go.
Out of the gun, Daniels. Has him on the quick hitter. And they take him down right along the 30.
Number 86.
There's no question, Kate. Big plays down the seam or what big tight ends a fan's favorite, but it's those type of catches right there. The short yardage, gets good coverage, contested catches that really make tight ends a locker room favorite.
Third and a lone yard coming up. The defense calls a timeout. That's their first. As that'll leave them with just 2 to use the rest of the way.